Hi everyone, Mitch from SportsShotPlace.com, and it is Saturday, April 21st, 2018, here with your free live show. Of course, I do this show every single day at around 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And of course, we try and do at least 3 free picks. If you're looking for free picks on every single game, we have that every day at SportsChatPlace.com. Of course, if you're looking for our best bets, those are over at SportsChatExperts.com, where it's best bets from myself and some of the other top handicappers in the world today. Use the code PLAYOFF. Get 15% off all of your purchases over at SportsChatExperts.com. Hey, Ed. Welcome. Good morning, Indy, Karen, Daniel, Byron. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Of course, new people here all the time, so just let them know how it works. Show is 100% free. All we ask is that you like our page on Facebook if you're watching on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button, trying to get the YouTube broadcast up on the screen. So not always so easy when trying to coordinate a couple different things going on at once. But it's definitely a little bit of a challenge. Good morning, Scott Perry. Trying to, like I said, just trying to get a couple of the housekeeping things here done in the as we're going on. So oops, that's not gonna work. I just might have broken something on YouTube. We're gonna see if we can just get out of this page. And we were able to do that, thankfully. I don't know what I hit. I hit a button, but it almost took down the whole show. Let's see what happens. Hopefully you guys on YouTube can let me know if it's still up. I think it is. That's the problem with doing it. Those of you who are just joining us, we're here at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, doing free picks. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Got Major League Baseball, NHL, of course the NBA playoffs, all going on. Wait, I don't know what's going on here. I'll have to figure it out. Wow. Anyways, boy, having some technical difficulties here, but still trying to hold it together. Of course, we are here 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Got an idiot here. So, guy just thinks that the show is about him. So sorry about that. Sorry about the delay. That's a guy who thinks that the show is about him, not about you guys. So what we call that is just, the real word is asshole. What we have is an asshole. And we know what comes around goes around, so who cares? It's just somebody who can't do it on their own, so what they do is they want to ruin it for me, because that's the deal. But I'll tell you the true story behind this guy, if you guys are really interested. The real story behind this guy is last baseball season on our live show, and every baseball season, I go against the teams that lose a lot, and I bet on the teams that win a lot. Not overall record necessarily, but the ones, when you look at the end of the season, you can see which teams have been better with the money and which ones aren't. Oh, God. So this is why I don't like doing the show on YouTube. So we got idiots. Because there's no accountability there. Oh, my God. So, anyways, what we're going to do is, until we can get this guy removed, we're going to stop the show. It sucks. So what we'll do is we're going to put this guy's home information up here. This guy's a former customer, so we have all of his information. We have his phone number, we have his address, and we have his email address. And what I'll do is I'll just post that up here, and then you guys can call him and do whatever the hell you want. Just, because we know who he is. His name's Cody. And he's just, I don't know, I guess his mommy dropped him on his head when he was a kid. But he's just mad because I pick against the Cubs. So, seriously, that's what it is. So what we're doing, instead of doing free picks, now you can't ignore it when they're advertising other people. I agree, we have to ignore them, but good morning everyone that's joining us. No, I'm not stopping the feed. I only have to stop it to delete his comments, which sucks, and to report him. And you guys should be reporting him as well. Yeah, he's been causing trouble for a long time. What he does is he uses fake names because he's not a man. His name is Cody, and what we'll do is we're going to I'm going to give out all this free information. Oh, man. So he can't join us on he can't join us on Facebook because he's already been banned there. Now this guy's been messing with it for a long time, so we're gonna give out his information is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give out all of his information, and then you guys can harass the living shit out of him, and that's what we'll do. I mean, he thinks that he's one of these people, okay? This is the type of people that are. It's exactly who he is, Indy. He's one of those people that when he comes on and woofs it at you, it's okay. But when you put it back on him, dude, I'm gonna have a lawsuit against you. That's what he says. I mean, what you call that? You call that just I mean, besides a moron. I mean, the guy just might be the dumbest person on the face of the earth. Yeah, I'm trying to, Nando, but what it is I have to now go through all of this stuff on here to block all of this stuff. Yeah, the 76ers Heat is a video pick, so you could check it out. Anyways, let's go to Baltimore, where the Indians are taking on the Orioles. Mike Clevenger up against Chris Tillman, and Chris Tillman's been absolutely battered this season. He's been terrible, and I know the Orioles only signed him to a one-year deal, and it was only $3 million. So I don't understand why he's still in the rotation and why they haven't given up yet. Maybe they feel they have an obligation to Tillman for something that he's done over the years. But I'm going to take the Indians here with Clevenger. I don't love Clevenger. He's more of like a situational starter that they've moved into the starting rotation. I'm not really sure that he's kind of at that level. He's at the bottom of the food chain when it comes to Orioles pitching and really pitching in the major leagues these days. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to take Clevenger here in the Indians. I'd lay the run line in this one. I'd go -1.5 with the Indians. I'd also take the over in this game. So we're going to give out 2 picks in this one, and we're going to take the Indians run line and the over. And that'll be our first pick for today's, first and second pick for today's show. We're going to give out extra picks because of the delay. Not going to let the haters get the best of us. We're going to get the best of them. We always will. Anyways, we're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year, giving out 3 free picks. And sorry that we had that delay and the hater there. And back in the old days, I used to just end the show when people like that would come on. But this guy, we're just going to give out his information instead because I've had it. So we're going to give out his personal information. And it's exactly what we're going to do. He thinks he can come on here and create a scene, and that's okay. And then when we come back on him, yeah, it's okay, Cody. Keep going because we're gonna give out all of your personal information right now. So you just keep going. You just keep going, buddy. Because we're gonna give it all right out. So you guys can just send it to this email right here. Just tell him what a piece of crap he is. Because we all know. He's just a wimp. He's a big talker from, a million miles away. But, you get him to your face and, he's an internet hero. But his email is Cody, Kodee, Nucks, Nucks, 604 at hotmail.com. Welcome to the show, Gene. I'm in Vegas often. Anyways, we've given out 2 free picks. Yeah, he's got no life. So he thinks that the show should be about him because his mommy, must have just done everything for him in his whole life. So he thinks that because the show isn't about him, that he's gonna throw a temper tantrum. Just trying to read your comments as I go. So, the Rays against the Twins. The Twins are the better people here. They're better people. They're the better team here. But Blake Snell is exceptional. The thing is about people who bet on starting pitching in Major League Baseball. The thing that picked Brett loves Cleveland today. He's on our YouTube channel, and of course Brett does our fantasy show with Bill Barone at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But Brett loves Cleveland, and I know it's more. Brett, is it hating Chris Tillman more, or is it loving Cleveland? Because for me, it's hating Chris Tillman more. I don't love Cleveland because I don't love Clevenger. I think he's a spot starter, and he's. I think Cleveland is 3 pitchers deep at best. Kevin wants to know what type of pineapples I'm growing. I'm growing Maui Golds, but I also have, it's the ones that you get at Costco. They're the ones that I'm growing. But I also am going to be growing white pineapple. My neighbor has white pineapple, and they're going to give me a top. So I'll be growing white pineapple as well. Not yet. I don't have white pineapple yet, but I will. But right now I'm growing the Maui Golds or whatever they're selling at Costco. So it's Maui Gold, and they have another gold as well. So, the fantasy show tonight is at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So be sure to join us. I'll tell you what, I will probably pop into the fantasy show as well. I'm going to give out a bonus pick on the fantasy show. So for those of you that join in, I'll do it right at the beginning too. So you guys, if you don't want to hang out with fantasy, you don't have to. If you want to hang out with fantasy, you can. But I'm going to give out a bonus pick on tonight's fantasy show. I'll just lead in, and then I'll let these guys take over the show because they can go all day long. I don't know, man. Yeah, Gibson has been pitching pretty well, actually, and it's like you never know. Gibson could come out and throw a 2-hitter, and no one is surprised. At the same time, Snell is kind of overrated, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna take Minnesota here. I just think that starting pitch. I think if you go to the starting pitching, you have to give the edge to Snell. But starting pitching means less and less in baseball these days. That Tampa Bay bullpen is absolutely hideous. Yeah, Gibson can be a mental midget, that's for sure, Nick. But the thing is that Tampa Bay bullpen is hideous. Hideous. And regardless of who starts games, nobody finishes them these days. So I think that there's a lot of value there on Minnesota, who's the much, much, much better team here. We're talking about a playoff team against a team that was in the playoffs last year, against a team that's one of the worst in baseball, record-wise. But anyways, we've given out 3 picks. We're going to give out a couple more just because we had the little delay at the beginning. Thanks, Cody. It's a different Cody. This is not the other Cody, but this is this Cody. So, haters are going to hate. And it's like, I always agree, and I used to, throw a fit and end the show or whatever. But this guy is just such a jerk. I mean, it's like, his mommy, gives him all the attention in the world. So, something's not about him, so he has to make it about him. My last pick of the show, what the hell, in honor of Cody, we're going to take the White Sox plus 195. And we will parlay that with the Rockies at plus 124. This is why Cody was all mad. Now, I'll find the emails, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna post the emails on the Facebook page, and we'll hold them up on YouTube, and we'll just do a video of me holding up his email saying that he's mad because I always picked last year. I picked the White Sox when they were winning games at big prices. And I was picking against the Cubs, and everyone knows if you bet against the Cubs every single game, you've won more money than betting against any other team in any sport, not just baseball. Lawsuit. Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on, baby. You're not going to have a lawsuit. You can have your mommy call me. Yeah, you bring your lawyer, Cody. You bring him. You bring your lawyer. No, you brought the attention to yourself. This guy, no, I'm going to sue you because you gave out my email address. No. You brought it on yourself. Got thousands of witnesses here. Good luck. Anyways, whew, man. Let's go to our last pick of today's show. We'll go one more. Oh, we did. We just gave the Cubs White Sox as a parlay. So we'll do that one. We'll just call it a day. I'm getting sued by Cody, so I might need some witnesses. So if anyone wants to be a witness, if I do get sued, I'll put that out there. Anyways, have a great day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.